China's cricketers are up against it. With next to no media coverage and next to no facilities, they've a long way to go to gain serious domestic recognition for their sport. They've made headlines outside China recently for their record-breakingly paltry scores in international competitions. But in Shanghai, the women's team are out to change the reputation of Chinese cricket with a modicum of success so far.
More and more people say to me, "You play cricket? Oh, that's the one India and Pakistan are really good at." I tell them about its origins and how it's developing really well now and invite them to come and watch. I invite people to let them see it directly. It makes things easier.
With the nearest grass cricket ground 1,500 kilometres away, Shanghai's team are forced to play their games on an artificial football pitch. The International Cricket Council estimates that 80,000 people play the sport in China, half of whom are women, and has made growing the game here a priority. Considering China's population of 1.4 billion, the current numbers are still meagre. But there's plenty of potential for expansion and plenty of hope that the game will continue to grow.
Shubham Paul is a cricket expert and author who's written 2 books on cricket. He joins me now from Beijing, where he lives and works. Shubham, glad to have you on. How popular is cricket in China?
Before I talk about cricket in China, I would like to tell you that one of the most popular cricketing term is actually Chinaman, a kind of bowling. So cricket and China are correlated for a long time, and cricket was played for the first time on Chinese soil way back in 1858 when in Shanghai, a team of officers from the then docked HMS High Flyer, a ship from the UK that landed there, they docked there, and there was a Shanghai 11. So cricket has a long history, but 150 years later, the gentleman's game still stands where it all began. So cricket hasn't got its launch pad yet, I would say, though, it's being played quite sporadically, but it's been for a long time. Cricket is still trying to stick its neck out in China because other sports, especially the Olympic sports, have kind of predominantly popular in China, and cricket has taken a backseat for the time being.
You say it's taken a backseat, but as we saw in our report, of the roughly 80,000 people who playing the sport in China, of them about half are women. Why is it so popular amongst women?
Yes, as you mentioned, the figure 80,000 people are playing cricket in China at this point of time. But I must tell you, most of them have been playing it in a very amateur way. Professional cricket is still not existent in China. But yes, since September 2005, Chinese Cricket Association, they have conducted several coaching camps, umpiring training courses with assistance from the Asian Cricket Council. And it's being played in 9 cities across China. But primarily, cricket is played in China by various school students and university students. Especially, I must tell you about, there is one university in Shenyang in Liaoning province in China, which has a curriculum on cricket. And primarily, the Chinese women's cricket team is comprised of students from Shenyang University.
And what are the plans, if any, to develop the game in China?
The plan has been in place for quite some time, like the Asian Cricket Council, when it was founded under the stewardship of India's legendary cricket administrator Jagmohan Dalmia. So that time they had tried to invest on cricket in China. But since then, we have seen little progress as far as cricket is concerned here. Like, for example, in China at this moment, the most popular sports and games are, of course, Olympics, because China's focus is primarily on the Olympic sports. So Olympic sports get always big impetus from various quarters, support from the government, support from various sectors. Right. But also basketball is the most popular sport in China. So these sports, basketball and football, soccer, as you can call it, so these have been dominating the Chinese sports scene.
Right, and here's hoping that cricket gets a leg up soon. Shubham Pal, cricket expert and author, thank you very much for joining us.